Hello, so it is week 2 of me doing the Artist Way morning pages and the Artist Way dates. And first of all, I am super proud of myself because I first attempted to do the Artist Way in September 2023. I recall it was very hard for me to actually write every day, especially so early in the day, and actually complete 3 pages. So I've been able to do that, the completing of the pages, the going on artist dates. I attempted to go to one museum somewhere in Atlanta and I couldn't find the place. So I tried again the next day by going to a fabric shop because I needed to get some sewing supplies, but it was a fabric shop that I had never been to before. And it was beautiful fabrics in there. And I was able to just explore and be inspired, and so that was fun. And I am in the process right now of coming up with what other types of artist dates I'm going to do in the coming weeks. Now, one thing I did not do perfectly, if there is such a thing in the artist way, is the timing of me writing the morning pages. I have to go into the office now 5 days a week. This week was kind of a short week, or last week was kind of a short week. And so in order for me to leave out the house at a certain time, for me to get it to the office at a certain time, it means I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning in order to pull off writing the 3 pages. And that has forced me actually to be more together the night before, picking out my clothes, laying out my clothes that I'm going to wear into the office, not figuring it out in my head and then trying to execute the next day. So I've had to be more mindful about how I put together my schedule for the week. Now, one particular day I had to facilitate a meeting, and the facilitation component was 8 o'clock in the morning. For me to be in the office, I needed to get there by 7:30 at the latest, meaning in the seat at 7:30. And then I had to get myself together to facilitate, which ended up being a 2-hour meeting, which meant I could not do the morning pages, could not write the morning pages at the time that I typically would have done it, which would have been 5 o'clock to 5:30. So I wrote them at 10 o'clock a.m. after I finished my facilitation meeting. I took a break and went into a conference room and wrote. And that was just a really, really early lunch for me that day. Writing and having a little bit to eat, because I was actually starving by that point, because I was so into trying to get out of the house on time to make sure I got to the facilitation area in the building on that particular day. Food was the last thing on my mind. So I ate my lunch early that day and I did my morning pages. No, it didn't happen at 5 o'clock a.m. No, it did not happen in the early morning hours, but I made it happen. I say all that to say, when you start your journey through the Artist Way, going through the exercises, through the morning pages, and planning and executing your artist dates, or taking yourself on your artist dates, don't be so concerned with absolute perfection versus actually getting the thing done. 2 years ago, when I attempted to do the Artist Way the first time, I was so hung up on doing everything to the T, what the book was saying and when you had to do it. And I get that there is a place for that. And quite frankly, that time of my life, that period, I would have actually been able to perform the moving through the artist's way in the way that the book says it. But now that's just not always possible. And I have let go of that sense of having to make everything go perfectly with working through the book. Okay, with that said, I'm out and on to week 2. We'll report back at the end of week 2, beginning of week 3, next Saturday.